6:43, kicking off News to Go with a live look over the city. The sun is coming up. You can see a little fog and clouds there in the distance, but we do know the fog is going to be lifting here soon.
All right, which will be the opening of the door for a beautiful day. And the fog really our main concern in the weather, which is nice because it'll eventually go away. Some comfortable and dry weather on tap.
Yes, but Randy Rico also tracking our next chance for storms and some of that type of weather, Randy, but we're good for today.
Yeah, we're weekend focused, right? It's Thursday, so we're already kind of in weekend mode, and there will be warmer temperatures. We're talking 90s on Saturday, more humidity, and the possibility of some storms. Now, that doesn't mean cancel your Saturday plans, obviously, but we'll talk about the timeline for that rain here. Let's take a look right now. It's pretty comfortable outside. The humidity is dropping, so if it still feels muggy when you step outside this morning to let the dog out, know that the humidity is going to become more comfortable as we go through the day. And tomorrow, though temperatures climb, the humidity will stay in check. Saturday is the one day where the humidity gets a boost over the weekend. That comes hand in hand with temperatures up into the 90s. So a steamy feel on Saturday, and then a cold front comes through Saturday evening. So as we get the day started this morning, dealing with areas of fog, but I would anticipate nice bright skies as we go through the day. 10 a.m. we're at 74, noon 79, and then we make it up into the low 80s later today. So look at our high today, 83 degrees, a very comfortable day. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer, 90, but the humidity doesn't really creep in until Friday night. Maybe you're headed out to the Santana show at Riverbend. It should be a decent night for that. And then Saturday, we've got the weather impact day. Storms are around, but they're mainly into the evening. While it's one of those where there's at least a low end threat for some scattered rain during the day, it's going to be Saturday, late afternoon, early evening that the rain and thunderstorms come through. Coming up, I'll show you the hour by hour timeline so you can kind of get an idea of when that is going to mess with your plans.
Randy, thank you so much. We want to keep an eye on traffic here this morning. Here's the big map. You can see things are looking good out there, but we do have the fog. So we just want to make you aware of that as you're getting ready to head out. You'll see the areas where it's more dense. You could leave your house and it'll be fine, but then you hit the road and you'll have to slow down a little bit. There is construction on the east side of town. 50 is not closed, but Riverside is. So the traffic likely to pick up there on 50, which is already a very busy road for your morning commute. Travel times all looking good on our major interstates. Again, fog really the only thing we're contending with as far as anything that could slow you down. And really, it's not even slowing people down too much. Just allow plenty of space between you and the car in front of you, and we'll keep you updated should anything change. Megan?
All right, Kel, thank you. And we're leading the way with breaking news this morning after an overnight shooting sent one person to the hospital. This happened at about 2 a.m. on Glenridge Place in Avondale, and police tell us that a man was shot multiple times in the leg and in the hand. He was rushed to UC Medical Center where he is expected to recover. So far, police have not shared any suspect information.
Now is the time to be more diligent and aware on the roads as we close in on one of the busiest stretches for traffic ahead of the 4th of July. WLWT News 5's Giacomo Luca is live from the roads this morning. Giacomo, police are looking for specific issues that make this time of year more dangerous.
Yeah, and Stephen, part of that is just going to be the crazy amount of people on the roads. AAA expecting some 60 million people to be traveling away from home for the Independence Day holiday. We take a live look right now over on southbound 75. The fog has since lifted, so things are moving around pretty nice, pretty smooth here. Definitely picking up with traffic. Police are going to be on high alert while reminding drivers to stay focused on the roads, obey the speed limits, and drive sober and avoid distractions. Now, the busy travel season, it comes during the deadliest days of summer between Memorial Day and Labor Day when crashes spike by 40%. Nearly 400 people died in Ohio. Crashes alone during this time last year. Now, the busiest times to travel before and after 4th of July are going to be between 2 and 7 p.m. and then that Monday following July 4th is expected to be the busiest day as folks return home. We're live along southbound 75. Giacomo Luca, WLWT News 5.
All right, Giacomo, thank you. After driving to where you need to be, more awareness might be needed, especially if your holiday gatherings are near an unfamiliar body of water. So Danielle Dindak is live for us in Westchester. And Danielle, we did just report that an 11-year-old boy was impaled in the leg after going into a retention pond in Claremont County. What can you tell us this morning?
Firefighters I spoke to said that drowning is the leading cause of death for children 4 and younger. And in fact, both departments I spoke to yesterday told me that just within the last 2 weeks, responded to numerous water rescue calls. Now, some of those calls were even at retention ponds, just like this one behind me. But here are some good things to keep in mind when you're cooling off. Wear a life vest. Always go swimming with a buddy. But knowing what lies beneath the surface of water near you is so crucial, and making sure you know where the youngest people in the party are at, and that way they can avoid a tragedy as well. Now, when it comes to retention ponds, firefighters told me just do not go in them because you truly do not know what's below the surface. There's lots of things in there that you can get tangled up in. Reporting live this morning in Westchester, Danielle Dindak, WLWT News 5.
Danielle, thank you. 6:49, developing here on WLWT. A Middletown man was met by a car crashing through his living room yesterday. That homeowner was able to get out right before a fire started. Police say this vehicle had been speeding away from the scene of another incident when it happened just after 5 on Central Avenue. Witnesses told police several people ran from the car after it crashed into the home. So far, nobody is in custody.
An argument leads to gunfire outside. 2 people hurt when this Hawaiian Terrace shooting happened there. It was just after 4 in the afternoon when Cincinnati police say 3 men got into an argument and 1 pulled a gun. 33-year-old Ronald Steele was rushed to the hospital where he later died. The other victim was taken to Mercy West, had serious injuries, but is now considered stable. Police did arrest 23-year-old Jonah Hundley last night. He is facing charges of murder and felonious assault.
Developing on WLWT, a suspect who police say took a U-Haul truck on a wild ride in a multi-state police chase is in custody. This all started at a Target on Beachmont Avenue. Investigators say the suspect took a cart full of stolen goods, ran out of the store, put it in the U-Haul truck, and say the suspect even hit an empty cruiser trying to get out of the lot, and thankfully no deputies were inside. But that did lead to a 17-mile chase. The driver eventually got onto 275 toward Kentucky, crossed the river, then headed north on 471, passing Fort Thomas and Newport. From there, the suspect got off at the Liberty exit, making his way into Over the Rhine, but that's when this person crashed on 14th and Broadway. Deputies say they tackled the suspect while trying to escape. That suspect is receiving treatment at UC Medical Center. No word on any potential charges or that suspect's identity.
A 73-year-old woman has died after her car collided with a pickup truck in Warren County. This was about 3:30 in the afternoon in Franklin. Troopers say Mary Hensley from California was turning onto Dixie Highway near Pennyroyal Road. A pickup truck driven by 46-year-old James Mackey of Franklin hit her car. Hensley died at Atrium Medical Center. Mackey suffered minor injuries. Ohio State Highway Patrol is still investigating.
6:51 in Commitment 2024. A big night ahead as the top 2 candidates in the race for the White House showdown face to face. President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are set to debate for the first time this election cycle tonight, a key step in the rematch of 2020's election. You can watch it here, that first presidential debate hosted by CNN on WLWT. Coverage starts at 9, then stay with us for WLWT News 5 at 11 for post-debate analysis and reaction with Mike Dardis and Cherie Palello.
A traffic alert for you this morning. Crews will be starting work on the Licking River Bridge in northern Kentucky today. This bridge is Newport and Covington, heavily traveled, so please be aware of this. It's in dire need of repairs, and that work will require restrictions for the next few weeks. Officials tell us the current traffic pattern will stand, but traffic will be limited to just 1 lane in each direction. Also, this is a very busy area for people who run and walk. You may need to find a new route. Officials say the sidewalk will be closed during working hours, and that means you'd have to go up to the 11th Street Bridge, which is a pretty good ways up. So this first portion of the repair project expected to wrap up by July 12th. Meanwhile, in Covington, crews will be working on asphalt on the Pride Parkway area. Crews will be working the parkway between Klett and Taylor Mill Road. There will be single lane closures between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m., so mostly overnight. Officials hope that the work will prevent issues and extend the life of the current asphalt there. The project expected to be done by the end of September.
Get ready to enjoy some good music. Rocking the Roebling is tonight. Zack Attack going to be on the stage at the Schmidt-Lap event lawn from 7 to 10 o'clock. And of course, there's going to be some beer, food options from Moorline Lager House. Rocking the Roebling going to take place every Thursday through September 2nd.
6:53, a rough night for the Reds, falling to the Pirates again down at Great American Ballpark. They got off to a strong start Monday, but a loss Tuesday led to the Wednesday rubber match, and the Pirates took that one 6-1 and win the series. The Reds right now are 6 games under 500, and injuries are piling up. But season is far from over. They are off to St. Louis for a 4-game set. The first game is set for tonight, first pitch at 7:45. And a big hit for FC Cincinnati as the team gives an injury update on one of its star players. Reigning Major League Soccer Defender of the Year, Matt Miazga, will be out for the rest of the season. Miazga injured on a full-speed collision with the goalpost. If you remember it, here it is again, right there up against it. This was in San Jose. It is a PCL and meniscus damage to his knee. He needs surgery, and that's going to keep him out. But the club says that he should be good to go for preseason training, which will get underway right after the new year. And FC Cincinnati season continues. They're back in action in Dallas. Kickoff is set for 8:30 Saturday night.
And we have all of our big stories plus what you need to know to start your day on our daily podcast, 5 on 5 and 5. You could find it wherever you get your podcast. But right now we do have to get another quick check of that traffic before you head out the door, Kelly.
It's been a pretty calm morning. Aside from the fog, we have nothing major slowing us down, which is great news. Here 74 at Colerain Beekman. You can see obviously that construction in that area, but everyone moving through just fine. And fog, again, really our only issue out there. But if you could leave the house, it'll be fine. You might hit an area of dense fog and then you're back through it. So that's good news. And it should clear out here as we head through the morning. Riverside Drive closed both directions. A lot of you very aware of that construction project to get the road all repaired there, as well as the water lines. That will put more traffic on 50, but right now 50 looking good. And all of our travel times on our major interstates as well. Randy.
All right, we have sunny skies today. We're looking at a little bit of fog that is still lingering in a few spots, but that'll get out of here. You know, any lingering humidity gets out of town as well. It'll be comfortable this afternoon. Noon, we're at 79. Our high today, right around 83. So it's going to be a nice one as we take a look at the 7-day forecast. If you're looking ahead to your Friday, boost in temperature. We're going to make it up to 90 degrees. The good news is the humidity is going to arrive a little bit slower. So I don't think you really feel the muggy air until a little bit later on Friday evening. As for Saturday, this is our weather impact day. And as we head through your Saturday, while there is at least the chance for a scattered area of rain during the daytime hours, your best bet for rain, the most impactful time frame, is actually going to be late afternoon, early evening as a cold front comes in. So we're still 2 days out and that time can shift a little bit. But sometime between about 4 and 7 p.m., a line of thunderstorms rolls through. That's another cold front that will dip the humidity for Sunday. So 83 on Sunday. And of course, we're counting down at this point to the 4th of July. So next Wednesday, July 3rd, but if we want a sneak preview of the 4th, it does look like it's going to be hot and humid. As of right now, probably looking somewhere upper 80s to around 90 degrees for the actual air temperature, at least the chance for some rain, but we're over a week out from the 4th, so of course we'll be watching that as we head into next week and you make plans for parades and picnics and fireworks and all that fun stuff.
All right. Yes, a lot of fun stuff to come. But also remember your friends who like to sleep after
and may have to work the morning after.
That's my early plate. Have fun.
How early do you think you're going to hear the first like tonight? Like how, because we're like a week out. So
tonight, you know, that's a good guess.
I mean, when you live in Kings Island, 10 o'clock every night. But I'm out cold.
It's like white noise to you at this point. You're used to it. All right, the Today Show is just minutes away.
We're back in 25 minutes with more local news, weather, and traffic.